When you go to a racetrack and you see people that look like Bubba Wallace, what are you feeling?
Proud for sure, because some I've seen though don't even know who I am, and that's totally fine. They got on some other gear, and I'm like, I wonder if they know there's African American out there. I need to be like, yo, look here. But I think it's super cool. There's been a lot of people coming up through the ranks, from drivers to just fans, that are minorities, from African American background, from all backgrounds really, that want to be a part of the sport or are tuning into the sport. So it's super cool. I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunities that I've had, and looking to further those relationships and just make my name more of a household name on the racetrack.
I remember you showing up to the track and you driving the all Black Lives Matter car.
Yep.
I Can't Breathe t-shirt.
Yep.
And there's just something about, look, they're different. You can have a yellow car, you can have a green car, but there's something about a black car. There's just something about black. Maybe because Dale Earnhardt and the Intimidator, maybe he made it cachet, and he had the guy going glasses on, and he would bump you and he pitch you and to win. Maybe that's what it is. But there's something about a black car. When you showed up in that car, and what was going through your mind? What made you decide to say, okay, today is the day that I'm going to do this?
Well, listen to the irony that you say, man, black is so sharp. Black cars are so sharp. Black people are so sharp too.
Yes.
And people don't want to accept that. But that day, that I think it was like a week and a half before that race. It was brought to me like, hey, this race is unsponsored. This was right around Blackout Tuesday when that movement was going through. And I thought my Instagram feed was broken because it was just a bunch of black squares. I'm like, what's going on right now? And then I finally understood what it was. Right. It was that day. It's like, hey, what about a blackout car for Martinsville? And I'm like, that'd be pretty badass. That's cool. Let's do it. All black car, no sponsors. And then we got to toss around some ideas. It's like, well, instead of a black car, let's figure out an organization or something to kind of give back and show some, cause to give to and make it that. And I'm like, okay. And so it took me about 10 minutes, and I was like, hey, let's just put hashtag Black Lives Matter. Just put that on there. Don't have to call directly to somebody and ask for permission. Just put that on there. And so that was it. And then Richard Petty was like, well, let's put the peace symbol here. Let's put something on the hood. And I'm like, right. Okay, let's make this a love, compassion, and understanding car that, everybody can rally behind. Well, obviously you put that hashtag on the car, then you are
and everybody ain't rallying behind it.
Oh yeah. It's like, oh, you stand for this, you stand for that, this and that. And I'm like, man, dang, I should have put Black Lives Matter 2 on the race car. TOO, right. Just to be like, hey, my black life matters, just as much as yours does. Like, hey, just want to put that out there. But no, it was a very controversial deal, but ended up being one of the best races of my career for sure. Ton of fun that night at Martinsville, and just an incredible moment for sport, for the nation, for the world, really.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button to become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we always do something for two something.